вже не буде. Поглянись, що буде все так, як колись. Буде все так, як колись. Поглянись, що буде все так, як колись. Буде все так, як колись. З неба дощі, йдемо вночі додому рейсами мокрої колії, мокрої колії. Потяг квиток, без тривожних думок. Їдем в Одесу, та це вже історія. Це лиш історія. А пам'ятаєш, ніби вчора ми гуляли в парку у Харкові цілі дні. Щасливі дні. Було так легко, це було давно. І зараз дивишся спогади, як кіно, як старе кіно. Добре, може й буде. Поглянись, що буде все так, як колись. Буде все так, як колись. Поглянись, що буде все так, як колись. 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 Поглянись, що буде все так, як колись. Буде все так, як колись. Сонячні дні, ми на Дніпрі. Хтось певно скаже, це вже історія.
Hi, rollers. Good to see you in the chat or read you. Not really see you, but yeah. This is the Thursday ill news stream. The news are not ill, but I am ill. This is why the news are becoming a bit ill. I'm in, I would say in a good mood today anyway, so it's not that ill. So my mood is not ill, my body is. Another great tune, Rick Never Fails. Thank you very much. Actually, this music is a synthwave, and I'm a fan of synthwave music. Synthwave, yeah. Synthetic, right? Synthetic. Yeah, not what? Not something. So, rollers, it's actually a chill time right now. I don't have to hurry, but I will have to raise funds. Oh shit, so not such a chill time after all. And the wings of freedom has just fallen on the floor. So these wings, these propellers, or one propeller from the Vampire drone is on the raffle this week. Got it from the 3rd Assault Brigade. And they painted the wings on it for us. So, as you can see, my health is not the best today. But these things are on the raffle. So start sending donations, start buying tickets. Because on this stream, I need to raise the usual $500. If I won't be able to provide together with you guys. We won't be able to provide the soldiers with what they need. And right now, the car for 26 Brigade is needed. They are an artillery brigade, and that car will be used, as Adam told you, for transporting the personnel. Okay, I think I'll spend this stream like this, with this thing, with holding this thing up like this. Epstein Files, Falcor. It's a funny new name you have there. Epstein, right? He's Epstein, I guess. Robert Johnson, thank you very much for 20 gifted memberships. So, guys, I calculated how much I need to get today to get the last needed $180. It's 234 worth of memberships and super chats and super stickers. So Robert Johnson is making the first 20 contribution. I mean the contribution of the first 20, and we have with that we have 214 left to get today for me to get to the average income on YouTube. Thank you very much, Robert, for leading by example. And I think it's all of them being given. So that's 10, that's 13, 16, 19. Yes, all 20 were given, so they still work. Fantastic. Mopsy's gone. Good to see you. Hello to Naotosan. Hello, dear Rick. I'm only staying for a short time due to following Freya to Halloween party. Oh, nice, Halloween. We already have many shops decorated and superstores decorated here in Ukraine, into Halloween colors. And to be honest, that's the holiday I cannot enjoy in the last, 3.5 years. Yeah, I guess so. So that means in the last 4 years, I cannot really enjoy it. I don't know why. It just feels like, shit. Feels like it's not my holiday. You know, the Ukrainian Independence Day feels like my holiday. And shit. Yeah, the health is not the best today, guys. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do my best to be entertaining and to actually do a successful fundraising. But successful fundraising, even though it seems it doesn't depend on me, it depends on me, because if I'm not entertaining enough or not blackmailing enough, I'm not getting enough money. Rick goes. I've never enjoyed it. Never enjoyed Halloween. High five. We have the first $20 from Nikki Hill. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you very much, Nikki. So tickets to Rollers, I assume, right? Or will you this time like to take the tickets, maybe? Tell me. These pointy ends are really sharp, so be careful with it when you win it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put it down for, on my... That's dangerous. That is a potential... what? Sticker? You know what I mean. Let me entertain you. What the hell does this mean? I'm not gonna be puking here. Mopsy's gone. Hello from Chiba, China. Okay. Hello. How do you call yourselves, guys? Americans call themselves Americans. Ukrainians call ourselves Ukrainians. Do you call yourself Chinese? Hello, Chinese guy. Can I say that? Is it not offensive to Chinese guys? I need to ask you. Chinese. Yeah, so I can call you Chinese guy, right? Or Chinese lady. Are you Yeah, what is your pronounce, as they say? Just look at this, guys. 480 bucks left to raise. By the way, yesterday I got a donation from Colin M, $20 raffle, and also thank you. Yep. So yesterday I got one donation, 20 bucks, and I think it's thanks to my video and post from yesterday. At least 20 bucks, at least something. Sally Luz, hello to you. Love and hugs to Rick and all the rollers. Lurking today from my mom's ICU hospital room. Won't be able to chat, but I'm listening. Okay, Sally, good to see you here. And good to know that you're listening. Hello, Cheryl, how you doing? Hello, Silver Earth. Who am I missing to greet? Irma, Nikki, Gato Negro, Tim Omens, David Holt, Leah B, Pyra Kurt, Keith Kane. Good to see you all, guys. Photograph, good to see you. How are you doing? I know not much about that. No, it is not. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so what do you know about Ukraine, Chinese guy? Yeah, let us know. What do you know about Ukraine? Oof. Yeah, guys. I don't think it's COVID this time. I don't feel the ugly symptoms of COVID that I felt in July, but it must be something. What? Must be some kind of virus, probably. Not the worst one, but not great. Like any viruses, they don't really feel great. So, guys, if you have the means to buy the gifted memberships or super stickers today, I still need 214 of them. If we could do it, I could get the last 180 bucks that are actually dividing me from getting to October. Here it is. From the average 2,000 bucks income on YouTube. So you can see, guys, this is October, and in October, for now, I'm at $1,819, and I would be happy to do that. But the fundraising for the army is the priority. Me being able to, continue living well and sustain my income is important for me. But what is important even more for me, more important, this thing is the fundraising for Ukrainian army and the well-being, not the wealth, but well-being of our defenders, of my defenders. And they are your defenders too, because they are protecting all the Europe now, not just only the Ukraine and Ukrainian citizens. So, my friends, please donate and get the tickets with your donations for the tickets. Right now, we're raising funds for the car for the 26th Brigade, and I'm sure that this week we're gonna take another small request into work, so there's gonna be another fundraiser. I just don't know which one. I'm trying to figure out these days. So I wanted to translate the text of the song that you have seen in the beginning, the music video that you have seen, and the song and the song that that Prometheus UA actually opened for me. Not this particular song, but he recommended another song of this musician who creates the synthwave music. I really like retrowave and synthwave styles. The 80s synthetical music is still alive. And this guy, Remy Lights, is writing these songs in Ukrainian. And this one is called Yak Kolis, like sometimes. hate and fear, signs an enemy bot is near. Okay. Guys, let's not focus on China, okay? Please, let's speak about Ukraine. And Chinese guy, if you want to talk about Ukraine, not Russia, because I asked you about Ukraine and you started speaking about Russia. We're not talking about Russia here, okay? Russia is inconvenient, and Russia should not be actually listened to. Russia should be dealt with like a terrorist it is, you know, a terrorist state, the biggest one in the world. So they don't say much. It sounds like a bot message, you know. Maybe you start talking to me and not just say whatever you like to say, because ideally when you come to someone's stream, you maybe want to interact with that person and not just push your own things, push your own narratives. They got say Ukraine is doing good though. What do they say exactly? Doing good. That Russia, for example, killed hundreds of thousands of our people, crippled our economy big time. They tell you we are doing good. Like, what? They hit the button. Yeah, Mopsy's gone. I see what they're doing. I don't know, maybe... do you guys think it's gonna be good to just block all the Chinese guys that are trying to press the button? And not even try to argue with them? I think so. They might as well be an AI, understanding what I'm saying, but not really wanting to keep the proper conversation. I do not think it is a Chinese guy. Might as well be a Russian guy. Interesting. How do I do this? Do I do it this way? Yeah, Rick the Ukrainian just dealt with the presumably a Chinese guy. It is a Russian guy. Yeah, looks like a Russian guy. That a tricky way. That is a tricky way to push the narratives. Not like, "Hail Russia," all this shit. Like posting Russian flags is stupid, but acting like these bots is more interesting. They at least add views as long as they aren't pushing propaganda. Well, they make us talk about what they want us to talk about. They make me not concentrate, not focus on what I want to say. And what I wanted to say, I wanted to translate the text of the song that played in the beginning, and this... Yeah, sorry, that was super fucking loud. So these beautiful pictures of Kyiv, the drone, I think they were filmed before the full-scale invasion, before the beginning of the full-scale invasion. Just a computer program. Yeah, I think it might not even be a person. Just a computer program. Yeah, Mopsy's gone. You actually make a good point here. I know that AI is pretty advanced these days, and they are just, doing it this way. Guys, I remind you that we still need to raise $480. I've been streaming for 20 minutes, and I just got only one donation of $20 from Nikki Hill, and I just have to raise the same amount of money as every weekday stream, because this week I was supposed to do a coffee shop stream today with a Ukrainian defender who spent 3 years in Russian captivity. The new defender, you don't know him yet. His name is Alexander. He wasn't a guest on my stream yet, but sorry for that. But I I had to delay not delay, but postpone the stream to the next week because I'm contagious right now. I may as well transfer whatever virus I have to him. So I'm not doing that shit. And yeah, I'll see. I really hope that by Sunday I will already be like fine and beaten the disease because it's free as off time, and I'm hoping to not do it from the car. You can argue with them all day. That is what they are programmed to do. Waste your time. Exactly, Mopsy's gone. And I remember how, there was another Chinese, well, presumably Chinese bot. By the way, Andreas, hello, good to see you. Chinese bot that was present with us all the stream on Sunday. No, sorry, it was on weekday. It was the coffee shop stream. And instead of listening to us patiently, not patiently, but attentively, guests of the stream, the viewers, were just arguing with that bot so many times. Not so many times, but so much time. And the bot was just taking all the space for itself. And I had to react to that bot a lot. And, it's just better to also block them because what they want to do is just this. Hello, Anastasia. Good to see you. Hi, Rick. Get well soon. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for the wishes. And we've had 3 Chinese bots now. I think 4. It feels like 4, but we need to block them. I've just hidden this one on the channel, so it shouldn't be able to appear here anymore. Got to run. I'm late. Laughing my ass off. I'll be back in like 30-ish minutes. Okay, well, come back. We'll be happy to see you here again. All the dirty tricks they learn from their new allies. The Chinese play their own game. Exactly, Mopsy's gone. Dress, focus, Rick. Yeah, we should start doing what I was supposed to do, guys. I still remind you that I had no more donations, and this week I am raffling this propeller from the vampire drone that was used. So this one was actually improving some Russian occupiers, and it has wings, and it's big, and it's basically a historical item. This is a piece of a drone that is already a history and that changed the face of the battlefield completely in this war. So you guys keep buying the tickets for it with your donations. We need to raise $500 on the stream, and I still need to get 480 from you. If I won't get it, I won't be able to provide the guys with the promised support during this week. Okay, you almost don't see it. Yeah, like this, I mean. Okay, now it's properly seen. Half of it, yeah. Not really properly. Yeah, Anastasia, that emoji is just cool. A really great idea. A great idea. Okay, guys. So the translation of the lyrics of the song that you have just heard is this. It's a nostalgic one nostalgic about the times before the full-scale invasion. Let me translate the text for you. Sunny days were by the Dnipro. Someone will say that's already history. And all our fears just being late for a flight, but that's already history, just history. Do you remember when the city slept? We danced in Podil, just a moment, a fleeting moment. It was so simple, like we were kids, watching fireworks from the ships. Where are those days now? They just won't come again. Oh, promise me that everything will be like before. Everything like before. Oh, promise me that everything will be like before. Everything like before. Rain from the sky, we walk at night, heading home along the wet railway lines, the wet tracks. A train, a ticket, no anxious thoughts. We're going to Odessa, but that's already history. Just history. Do you remember, like it was yesterday, we strolled through Kharkiv's park all day, happy days. It was so easy. It was long ago. And now you watch memories like a film, like an old film. Maybe things will be all right again. Oh, promise me that everything will be like before. Everything like before. Oh, promise me that everything will be like before. Everything like before. Sorry for the sounds, guys, but you're grown ups. I think you can definitely withstand the sounds of cleaning the nose up. Shit. How many times should I sneeze more so I get to the first $100 today, guys? Not that many people donated today yet. Just one person. Nikki Hill, that's all. $20. And 480 is still needed to be raised. My appointment is right now, so I'll be late. So just gonna call and cancel, I guess. Wow, Leah B. We are here for the good sounds and the bad ones. Exactly. Well, nothing bad in this sound. It's natural sound. So, guys, is it the whole translation? Yeah. Basically, the last line was the same. Oh, promise me that everything will be like before. Everything will be like before. Guys, do you think that it will ever be like before for us Ukrainians? That we will be able to have these basically worry-less days. Yeah, beautiful words. Thank you, Irma, indeed. Boom. Okay, halfway, no, not halfway, half an hour into the stream. 2.5 to go, so guys, I think there is a chance that we're gonna reach the goal. You know what? The chance is 100% because I'm not gonna finish the stream until we reach the goal. Just like I do on Sunday. But those of you who don't have the means to donate, you should not donate. I'm addressing only those who have the means still. It is an important question, Rick. Yeah? Impossible for it to be exactly the same. Many will be missed. Yeah, Cheryl. So not so many will be missed. Many, and yeah, so many people won't come back. Ruffle for the wing, yes, guys, follow the advice and donate. Is it an advice, I wonder? Okay. So, guys, I'm happy to find a Ukrainian singer that actually creates, well, a musician, an artist who creates the synthwave music. So here is the link to this song if you want to go check the channel of this guy and listen to some cool Ukrainian synthwave. Check it out. I would say I didn't like about 30 to 40% of his songs, so maybe it's like you won't like everything, but there are some really cool vibey songs. So, what am I doing? Carefree days will come again. When we look back at childhood, things look better because we did not understand everything that's going on in the world, nor stresses of adult responsibilities. Exactly. We also grown up as a nation thanks to the full-scale invasion. Very much, and many people grown up, and I don't think that it's like possible to become a kid again and to be careless. Yeah, or carefree. It's impossible for the grown-ups, and unfortunately, our kids too grow up faster than they were supposed to. Lyrics are good, music not so much. Well, in your taste. I love the synth wave, so to each his own, right? And it's totally fine. Oh my god. I think my shape is not getting better since yesterday. It's just getting a bit worse. So you guys gotta bear with me. Well, instead of just bearing with me, you might as well listen to the news that I have to provide, and I think I can do it today. Oh shit, sorry. So, guys, what is happening in Ukraine right now? I think the most important and the most crazy, bad topic is Pokrovsk, and that I think its days are counted. I mean, it is unfortunately inevitable that both Pokrovsk and Mirnograd will fall. Because no lessons are learned, and not only that, we lack personnel to defend the city. It will take thousands of people, of some fresh units to step in. Not fresh, but the rested ones, the ones that were replenished, for them to but enter the city and clean up everything that Russians are doing there. And here's actually a screenshot, not from the deep state map, but Sternenko is posting this one from the map of some Telegram channel that is also in Russian, so it's not a very probably reliable source of information. But to be honest, the situation that deep state is showing is the same. It's just the same. So this one is basically just showing the distance that is is left for our positions. So it's like the size of the pocket. So the pocket of the almost the full encirclement where our soldiers are going to be trapped is 12.5 kilometers deep. Days are numbered. Thank you. People are finding carefree moments even now as much as possible. Exactly, me too. I'm trying my best to find them. And sometimes I think I manage to find them, but yeah. So maybe it won't be carefree days in the future, but we can have very many joyful days. And I believe Ukraine will be strong, free, and joyful, even better than before, because Ukraine is growing strong. Yeah, Sally Luz, you're definitely right. I think this is what will what awaits us. We're just gonna grow stronger and stronger, and our defenses will grow stronger. Pocket situation is bad. Yeah, so what Stranenko is saying under this post, let me translate it for you, because he's pointing out the problem that this is not the first time these pockets are being created, and this is not the first time it is happening, and that unfortunately the lesson is not being learned by the higher command, and they just keep fucking act like, I don't know, like it's 2022, like it's first days, and they're like, oh, this old tactic from 1944 will work. Definitely will, especially in Pokrovsk. So what is he saying? These words that you see on the screen: Avdiivka, Vuhledar, Sudzha, and not only those. In each of these cases, the enemy cut off our logistics, and the units ended up in a fire trap. Every time our troops pulled back at the very last moment with heavy losses, leaving behind equipment and supplies. Not everyone managed to get out. Some stayed on their positions forever. And the same thing is happening again now. You'd think lessons could have been learned? But there's a more important question. Who are you from the word of Patsan, which is a fucking Russian TV show that the odious new commander of the assault forces is making TikToks with. I mean, it's just fucked up. I just watched the music video in Kyiv. It was magnificent. David, I'm happy that you enjoyed the video. So guys, the situation in Pokrovsk is not just critical, it is catastrophic already. And right at this moment, Russians are cleaning up the biggest, I would say, part of Pokrovsk. You can see what is left. So the black outlines is the size of the city. So the blue zone is just like the last 25% of the town, and the rest is already being captured by Russians. There are hundreds of Russians inside the town. There's no logistics because Russians are covering all the they are covering all the ins into the city, ins and outs, all the roads. They completely destroy everything that is trying to get into the town, bring in the supplies, or people who try to evacuate. They are being, unfortunately, shot at with mostly fiber optics FPV drones. Another video, not video, but the post I think we should read from the deep state. Let's find it. Here's the deep state. This is a post from yesterday that in Pokrovsk, in all the parts of the town, Russians are being video fixated. They are being worked on. They are all over Pokrovsk right now, and I need to show you. I need to translate the text of the deep state here. So that's what deep state is saying. Guys, please, we have friends who are defending Pokrovsk, who are fighting in Pokrovsk area. They need our help right now. Please donate. We have no other choice, and the fundraising is in the first 40 minutes is pretty poor right now. Only $20. That's all I received from the needed 200. So please keep donating or start donating, whatever the situation is for you. I need you. our guys need you, and without this help, the chance for them to survive is smaller. So I want to see them survive. I want to see them beat the occupier, and I'm sure you too. So if you can, send a donation to my PayPal right now and help me get to the goal of $500 today. This will be very appreciated. And this week's raffle item, because with your donations, you are getting the tickets for this propeller from the Vampire drone, the famous Baba Yaga drone that Russians fear so much. We have it here. We have some wings painted on it, and you have the chance to win it this week. That's a war relic that was actually engaged in combat. So, epic item. I'm really hoping that it will motivate you a bit more. But of course, the situation is not that simple if you just simply don't have the funds anymore for that. How many men in the Pokrovsk pocket? I don't know how many men are there. Mopsy's gone. This is secret information, and we better not know. But at least the 25th Brigade, I guess. A couple of brigades are there. I think. I think I heard around 1,200. Whoever claims that they know it, they don't know it. So don't believe these numbers. This could be more, this could be less, this could be 3,000 people there holding the defense, or at least trying to hold it, because the defense is has crumbled already in Pokrovsk, unfortunately. Slava Ukraini. Hello to you, Makam Manabole. Where are you from? And Heroyam Slava. Yeah, 25th Brigade. Alastor. Remember Alastor, guys, who we helped. These guys are on Pokrovsk direction, and just a week ago, I've put their request into the line, and they will have to wait. Never gonna let you down.
Tickets
Thank you very much, Just Jimmy, for buying 2 tickets on the base. So, guys, these guys, Alastor team from the 25th Brigade, 25th Airborne Brigade, they are also there in Pokrovsk, and they are in line. So the faster we will deal with the current fundraiser, the faster we'll get to them. Malaysia. Wow, that's really cool. Welcome. When did you get interested in Ukraine, Makam? Because if you say Slava Ukraini, that can only mean that you're interested in Ukraine. Nice patch. It is indeed a nice one. And the donations, they are not coming to PayPal. It's been 35 minutes with no donations. I don't know. With each week, it's getting harder and harder to raise funds. It is, the situation is not good. But I should not give up. I should not ever stop doing what I'm doing, because that's how you get shit done. You're just being stubborn, you're just being consistent and persistent, and you act instead of just talking and doing blah blah blah. You can try to raise funds, and I'm trying my best for 2.5 years now, and you support me in this so much, and we reached a huge result of $1,000,000 and I think $100,000. I need to calculate it either during the stream, maybe even during the stream, or after the stream. Guys, I just got the donation 1 minute ago from Andreas Lach, and he's saying he donated $26.58, and he is saying, let's do what we can. Together we can. tickets for David 47. David 47, you're getting 2 tickets from Andreas Lach. And guys, listen to Andreas Lach. He says, let's do what we can. Together we can. If each of you will send 10, 20 bucks, $5, whatever you can, it can be even 50 cents, guys. There are no small donations. Then we will get to the goal eventually. And I need you. Just like every fucking stream, I need you today. Hamab Amin, our prime minister, just met with Trump. Never give up. Exactly. So I'm never giving up. And I'm never going to give you up, guys. So at the moment, we raised $46.58. So that means we still need to raise, let me tell you. $453.42 more cents left to raise. So guys, still a long way ahead. It feels like a long way. It could be dealt with just one donation, but those are rarely happening lately. Anyway, I don't what? I don't give up. Oh, I send a missing amount, mixed up the currency. Send a missing amount. What do you mean by that? Extra amount? How are you doing, Andres? Good question. MDL, how are you doing, by the way? I mean, it was the Asian Summit. Yeah, Asian Summit. It was like 5 days ago? No? 4? Or was it yesterday? Because time flies so fucking fast these days. Double bubble lach. Okay, so my friends, the number of viewers is also falling down. It was 41, now it's 32. Well, I just gotta do my job. Okay, so what the fuck do I need to tell you? So I needed to translate the text right from the deep state about Pokrovsk. So, engagement and containment of Russians in the eastern and northern parts of Pokrovsk. As of 6 p.m. on October 29, the situation in the city remains difficult. The enemy is trying to maintain its infiltration tempo, sending groups of at least 5 to 6 people, sometimes up to 10. A significant number of Russian infantry have slipped into the city, and some have even tried to enter Hryshina. I think we should go find where that Hryshina is. So the deep state map. Let's go. This is not Pokrovsk. This is Pokrovsk. Yeah, actually, the situation here, it's even, I think, worse than on that Russian map. Let's see, from one point to another, it's only 3 kilometers left until the pocket will close. You can see it here, guys, 297 kilometers left. No, you could not see it here because I'm using the wrong browser. Thank you so much, David47, for this €5 super chat. Altogether and forever, I love you all, and Ukraine runs in my veins. We are all Ukrainians. Thank you very much. So that means -5 in super chats and gifted memberships. I think $209 left to get. Well, manageable, even though it seems like fantastic today because, I don't know, because yesterday was totally different. Not yesterday, on Tuesday, yeah. So, guys, wrong browser, right? I need to show the right one. I need to show the map in the right one to you. So here it is. Let's put the ruler here. So from one point of the gray zone to another. And the gray zone is where Russians are already present. And if they send If they send more people there, then it can be reached faster. So 2 kilometers, well, a bit less than 3 kilometers. Here it is, 292 kilometers. Small distance left to close up the pocket and to surround our forces. And you know, Putin today started spreading their propaganda, actually offering people to, you know, to make a ceasefire, to get the reporters there to show the encirclement to the world. Such fucking bullshit. There's still no encirclement, though, I believe it, but I'm going to try 5 subscriptions. Thank you, David. And guys, I ask you if you can buy gifted memberships today. I will really appreciate it. Andreas Lach sent $5 more and said the rest to make David get 3 tickets. Thank you very much. So that means minus $5. We still need to raise $448.42 today. I remember when Russian influencers suddenly started defending Russia out of nowhere a few years ago. It's dumb. If supplies cannot get through, that is a de facto encirclement. Exactly. And supplies cannot really get through anymore. Too big. Well, half of Pokrovsk is captured already anyway. So the troops are in Mirnograd are getting into encirclement right now. Thank you very much, David, for 5 gifted memberships. Guys, anyone can follow David's leadership? 204 left to get while they work. Let's maybe try to break it. Can we? Can we? Should we? Okay, guys. So, the Pokrovsk situation. Let me keep translating the text. Where's Haryshina? Here's Haryshina. So, let me get so here is Haryshina, you see? And what Deep State is saying that some have even tried to enter Haryshina. So some Russians were approaching Haryshina that far. You can see where it is. So Pokrovsk right now is in the bad situation, and the big problem is lies. And there's a Ukrainian community called Ukrainian Militant. I think the core of the community is SOF, Special Operation Forces. And they made a post yesterday. Ideally, I should be resting today, but it ain't no rest for the fundraisers. You know, as they say, for the wicked, but isn't it the same in this case? Fuck Putin and Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. Thank you, Makam. Makam, a question to you. Do you have any means to donate? Looking, because I'm draining my regulars and I'm looking for the new donors too. So maybe you can send whatever you can, like $3, $5, $10, whatever you can. If you don't have the means, it's totally fine, but I'm usually pretty transparent here. Sadly, no, I'm broke. Sorry to hear that. What am I doing? I'm sniffing. I sent a super chat, but it didn't show up, so it didn't work. Shit. Sorry, Adam Rounds. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like me. YouTube doesn't like honesty, right? It seems so. We accept casino chips. That's funny. We do? Yeah, I didn't know that too. Your account is how old? Makam Manabole. Bole? Or Bole? How do you say that? Oh shit, guys. The fundraising was just boosted big time. $200 from Brian R. Raffle tickets, half for me and half for rollers. Hope you get better soon. Thank you very much, Brian. I'm happy to see you here, and thank you so much for getting us closer to the goal. So what we still have to raise is $248.42. That's amazing. Thank you, Brian. No, Rick, the opposite. No rest for the good guys. Yeah, you're right. For all active people, I would say. Not just for the wicked, not just for the good guys. For all of us. Hi, everyone. I have been working, but listening. Good to hear that, Pat Chellen. How you doing? Thank you so much, Brian, from Silver Earth. Silver Earth, thank you once again for the Sunday act you and Dark Oblation did. We really appreciate it. Me and all the rollers who know how sometimes it is hard to reach the goal when it's 5 a.m. and I need to I need to ideally sleep a long time. Which day did you create this account? Full sentence is Makam Mana Bolech Yadi Ni. Is it like a question that says, you can actually easily check it, I guess? Yeah, only today. Wow. Interesting. You think Makam would reply themselves? Glad to help today, everyone. Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. Last year. No, it's actually 30th of October 2025. Your YouTube says that, Makam. Interesting. Who is lying, YouTube or you? Maybe you forgot. Maybe you created it today and forgot. Oh shit, I thought it was a year ago, but it was today. Interesting. So, Andreas, so even though this is a friendly person, we would do what? We would assume it's a bot because they created their account today. Yeah, Makam, check your YouTube. In like when I follow your YouTube, it says that you created it today, 30th of October 2025. So, like, do they also? Yes, it's actually might be a tactics to create the friendly bots and make them infiltrate and then just wreak havoc. I activate its use today. What the hell do you mean by that? Like, the date there is when you actually create it and start using it. It cannot be changed. But the Google version was made last year? I don't know. Anyway, I don't need to focus on this. I need to bring you more news. So, guys, let me finish the text that the deep state wrote. So, at the same time, Ukrainian forces hold many positions in the city, including in the southern part, meaning that most of Pokrovsk remains a gray zone. So, yeah, what Deep State Map is saying is that here, the zone that is gray, let me actually outline Pokrovsk real quick. Give me a second. Pokrovsk. So here's Pokrovsk, right? Hey, get back. So here's Pokrovsk. Here's the gray zone. Yes. So here's the gray zone of Pokrovsk, right? So Here it is in the city itself. It should have been a green outline, I guess. You see how much gray zone is it here? Okay, delete what I've drawn and now write it a green color. So Ukrainian positions are here mixed up with Russian positions inside the city. So in this green zone, we basically have those positions mixed. And it's not like it's not like Russians are controlling it. But the problem is there is no proper supply and logistics to the positions of our guys inside this green zone. This is a much, this is a bad situation. So gray zone is always, it doesn't mean our control. That already means a fog of war. And what is happening there is not very coordinated, and it's not very, any like steady line of defense. It is chaos. It is a complete mess there. Thank you very much, Big Show Down Under for 10 gifted memberships and David47 for 5 more gifted memberships. Let's see if all of them have been given. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 5 of them by David47. They still work, guys. They still work. So minus 15. We still need to get 198 of them. Sorry, 89 of them. 189 gifted memberships for me to reach the average income on YouTube this month. Today is my last chance since it's the last day of the month that I'm doing the stream. I'm not going to stream tomorrow, but I'm going to post some videos tomorrow, definitely. And that's what I need to work on. That's all I can do. PayPal isn't working right now. Sorry to hear that, David, and thank you. I try to donate real money, but it doesn't seem to work on my phone. Big Show Down Under, you mean to PayPal or to Base and Donatello? Can you specify, please? Thank you very much, guys, for the gifted memberships. I still need a bit more of them. This is my last chance to get to the average $2,000. I'm on $1,819 right now. Okay, what am I looking at? How much we need to raise on PayPal, though? $248.42 still. No new donations, but I'm sure we're going to get there because I still have 2 hours. So, guys, the beautiful propeller, which is the wings of victory. It comes from the vampire drone, the famous Baba Yaga drone, as Russians call it. And this one, let me actually show it to you for once in a closer scale so it will focus on it. Yeah. Look at these wings. The wings of victory. When you are buying, no, you're not buying anything. When you're sending your donations, with those donations, you can get the tickets for the raffle of this propeller. So this propeller is something historical, in my opinion. And one ticket for the raffle is $10. You can buy as many of them as you want. So please keep donating. Thank you, guys. Hold. $500 is today's goal. The money goes to the 26th Artillery Brigade for the car. Rick and Chet, I have to leave now. Have a nice evening, and Rick, I hope you recover soon. Thank you very much, Irma. It's not that bad as in July, yet at least. I really hope it's not COVID this time, but it doesn't feel like it. Because my throat back then was hurting non-stop, and I couldn't do anything to stop the ache. And now, only yesterday, I managed to stop it, and today it almost doesn't hurt. And now I have nausea, as you can hear and see. And I also have a fever. It's not high, it's like 37 degrees Celsius, my body temperature is. So, not the worst, uh, but not the best, definitely. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to stay hydrated. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 6 minutes and haven't got any water. So, much better. Almost half of the bottle finished. Okay. What should I translate next? Yes. So, rangers and paratroopers reported that the enemy is trying, not paratroopers, but airborne. So Rangers and Airborne reported that the enemy is trying as much as possible to avoid direct combat in Pokrovsk, focusing instead on movement and build-up. In the northern part, the defense forces carried out a gradual street-by-street cleaning. The Russians shared this over radio and simply moved to a neighborhood street. Once the sweep was complete, the orcs crawled back into their hiding spots on the same street. You see what it comes to right now. Without a large manpower reserve, the only effective way to fight this is with drones, but that works only until the weather turns bad. The enemy clearly understands this and is taking advantage of gaps in the defense forces' combat formations. So, yeah, it is unfortunately, you see their goal. Hello, Epitox, very good to see you. Epitox, if you can send a donation today, it would be really appreciated because raising funds is getting hard lately, and today is not exception. We still need to raise $248.42. So, not pressing you, but asking you kindly if you have the means to donate. Thank you. I'll be back in around 10 minutes. I'll be lurking. Thank you, Nikki. I rate take care even until now I get scared of getting sick. Well, yeah, it is not good, and I wanted to get an anti-flu vaccine a week ago. Wait, 2 weeks ago, and Helena, who promised to help me with that, she was ill, and I couldn't get it. So then she left the city, and I I didn't have enough time to get the vaccine, and I got ill 2 days ago. So fuck it. Russia rolled crane today. Capsized right into the water. I was not today, Mopsy's gun. It was like two or 3 days ago. I have the video. We need to watch it. It's a cool video to watch. Let's go. Let's rejoice something. Situation in Pokrovsk is bad. And let me finish with translating the text. Listen. Without a large manpower reserve, the only effective way to fight this is with drones, but that works only until the weather turns bad. I actually read this already, but why not read it one more time? The enemy clearly understands this and is taking advantage of gaps in the defense forces' combat formations. Exactly, that's what is happening. Okie doke. So, what am I doing? I'm trying to look for that video with a crane, right? So it should be saved up here somewhere by me. Saved up by me? Not really, but I think I didn't save it. So probably we won't watch it. Okay, looking at what Have I been saving here? That's the interesting piece of news. Okay, guys, so many things to tell you, but that crane, I don't have it here. But I will find it. It's not going to be hard to find, to be honest. Because what? Because I have all of this here. I think I can find it in... No, probably not in Ukrainian. Militant. Probably some other... there are so many YouTube channels that I read that I probably won't be able to find it that easy. You know, guys, to be honest, I'm not the only volunteer who is struggling to reach the daily goals. Starenko is, like, for the last 2 months, September and October, like, there are many days in a month where he just is not reaching the goal. And he started doing more raffles, like every week, at least one raffle to encourage people to donate more. And it works, but it shouldn't be working this way. People should just be donating, without extra raffles and raffle items. So unfortunately, the situation is bad for the big fundraisers like Sternenko too. It's not only me struggling. Oh, thank you. Nikki sent me the video with... it's on Sukamaima's channel. Got it. How do I... Copy message link? No, not message link. Copy text. That's how it is done. Thank you, Nikki.
Hello, everyone. So,
Sukamaimas? Okay, let's listen to Sukamaimas.
an update here on the floating crane that capsized at Sevastopol a few days ago. We now have a video of the incident. So this video shows that the crane was lifting something at the time. The weight of it, pulling the floating crane over and forcing it to capsize. So it doesn't seem like the best designed crane in the world, it has to be said. The video only captures the moment of the fall, so I can't really tell what the object being lifted is. Given its bright colour, I think it might be a lifeboat or something like that. If you watch closely, you can also see Captain Pugwash fall overboard as it capsizes. Hopefully he remembered his armbands. So it's interesting to see what happened. But
what I noticed just now, that Sukamaimas's accent, I can understand, I think 80% of what Fuzzy says, but I barely understand the 50% of what Sukamaimas is saying. His British accent is, how do we call it? Hardly comprehensible, I guess. Yeah. It's not a problem. I'm just stating the fact, stating the obvious. Is horrible. Yeah, that is so much fun.
how did it happen? Well, Russian authorities have just called this an abnormal situation and have since announced the launch of an investigation to examine potential safety value.
I need to give it a like. Not watching it for free. Okie doke. Such a sweet accent. I don't know how to say it. It's a sweet accent, definitely. I'm kidding. I understood every word. He has a slight lisp. Jimmy, of course you understand every word. You're also British, and your accent is probably very alike. I surrendered. Silverus, you mean trying to understand Sukamaimas completely? That's funny. Good afternoon, everybody. Dobry den, everybody. You mean that one? Nah, that one is easy. Boris Johnson is easy to understand. Oh, Macam, can you join our Discord? Would be interesting to. Yeah, if you share that accent you have. I mean, I'm curious. Yeah, sorry guys that I was cleaning my nose right into the microphone. This is probably not the kind of ASMR stream you were looking for, if you were looking for any at all. But yeah, not the best. It's not very sexy as ASMR can be, right? Can it? Maybe not. I don't know, guys. I mean, like, is it the word that I could be using right now? Love you guys. Mopsy's gone. We love you too, my friend. Live long and prosper. So guys, we're stuck in the fundraising. No donations on PayPal for the last 21 minutes, and we still need to raise $248.42. I am. I am what? I am curious. So it's like it was try to impersonate the Nicolas Cage. Remember that meme-ish Nicolas Cage who was doing it this way, or like no. I think I'm not good at this. $10 donation from Pyro Kurt just now. Slava Ukraini. Heroям slava, my friend. Thank you very much. So minus $10. We still need to raise $238.42. Nicolas Cage. I meant make a new account. So sexy. Guys, I actually have something new from the group of Blackbeard, and I wonder if we have enough people to see this. I think we have. So I finally got the patch with the drone from Solovey. Just look at this. They are now not just snipers, but also FPV drone operators. The group of the Blackbeard, who we helped so many times already, our dear friends, have the new patch, and I have plenty of them. To be honest, he sent me, I think he told me 20. I didn't count, but it's at least 10 of them. So I'm definitely gonna put one on the raffle soon, but probably I'm gonna be putting these on the, like, some extra raffles during the week that I have. David 47 has the old one. Yeah, epic. Oh yeah. So guys, this one is gonna be on the raffle very soon. Just wanted to share this with you because I love the guys. I love Solovey, and I love helping them because, you know, it feels good if you have the chance to help the soldiers that you always help. Badass indeed. BBG, Blackbeard Group. A reality stream. Indeed, it is. It is always a fucking reality stream, right? It's a reality show here where basically there's no script. There's always some chaos and some what? Ah, shit, sorry. Some fun, I guess, too. Okay. Camera, come on, focus on my face. Yes, thank you. It was a blurry face before. A reality stream. I miss my old teacher, man. He's Ukrainian too. What was his name? His first name? Can you give us the first name? And I will tell you if it's a common Ukrainian name or not. Like, because sometimes Roman is a very common Ukrainian name. And maybe the last name? Haven't seen him for 2 years. Rec Factor. Yeah, that's how it is called. The Chaos, I am providing is called Rec Factor, but it's usually a pretty nice chaos that you guys enjoy. So being a chaos person is good in my case. Okay, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of reaching the goal. So guys, keep donating. The propeller from the vampire drone is on the raffle this week. You can pretend it's the ears. Andreas, screenshot time. Yeah, you can pretend that it's a weapon. A weapon of choice. Did you ever dress up for Halloween? What would you be? Yeah, I was dressing up for Halloween like a ghost once. Just put a sheet on me. It was when I lived in occupation, and we had a party there in a club, the Halloween party. And I was surprising the friends who knew me. I wasn't talking, so I decided to make it like a silent ghost, to just make some ooh, like boo and stuff. And they were trying to figure out who the fuck that is, and I was like, ooh, or like boo. So it was funny. Yeah, so a classic one. I decided, why not? I didn't have actually the energy to make a costume, and I was like, what the fuck? A sheet is all I need. I just need 2 holes for the eyes, and that was it. And I was like, I think it was 2017 or 2016. Yeah, it was early. No, even 2016, 2015 to 2016, early occupation days. We had a club there called Kunderbund, or maybe like Kinderbund, I'm not sure, but we called it Kunderbund. And that one was full of, well, I would say people of their 20s, not that many teenagers, more people of like 20, from 21 to 35. Rick should have 4 of them to make a picture frame around a flag. And by the way, the flag behind you is sort of fallen. That one? Yeah, you mean like Kraken is fallen, but the problem is it's not enough space there. Come on, camera, start focusing on my face, okay? Hello, Estopelstein. How are you doing? Hi everyone, you're competing with a Super Seuss stream, so I'm trying to divide attention. If you guys have anything to donate, I'm struggling to reach the goal today. Not really struggling. It's been only 1.5 hours of this 3-hour stream, so we're actually reached the 50%, but it is going a bit harder than sometimes. So $238.42 left to raise. So I'm asking you to donate if you can. Thank you. You can strap it to the back of your baby doll as an angel of death. What is my baby doll? But yeah, it could be like that. Halloween is an Irish festival celebrating end of the harvest and scaring away any bad spirits. Commercialized by USA, Ukraine. CME, good to see you. Hello, Carlito. How you doing? Carlito. Giancarlo. Okay, a lot of people just joined the stream. We have 48 people. Awesome. So we can get more donations. Come on, guys. Let's do it. And I will get to... Oh, Martin Bessie, good to see you. I will get back to the news. Okay, so what the fuck did we have there? We have Konstantinivka here. Konstantinivka is also in hell right now, and let's watch the video from Konstantinivka. FPV drones every fucking where.
Я не думав, що зараз буде ходити, і воно буде настільки погано виглядати. Ага.
Уезжать отсюда.
Мне надо свидетельство о смерти получить, сына. Мы уже 4 года назад похоронили 23 сентября сына.
Что готовите?
He said, leave. And she said that she wants to die here because she lost her husband last year in September. And now this September she lost a son.
Борщ? Ой, клас.
What are you cooking? Borscht.
Молодці. Записать вас на эвакуацию? Какой у вас адрес?
Should we sign you for evacuation? He asks and she says, this house.
Поехали.
Куди?
Поплевать, умрете здесь.
Let's go. Where? It doesn't matter. You will die here.
Слушай,
Okay, she says.
75 лет прожила.
I lived for 75 years.
Мать-то.
Оптоволокно повсюду.
I don't care.
Таке оптоволокно.
Fiber optics everywhere.
Буквально повсюду воно.
Це був росіянин у Костянтинівці. Але його з'їли собаки.
Ah. And then he says, and here's a Russian in Konstantinivka, but he was eaten by the dogs.
А що з машиною сталося?
Давай в укриття, в укриття.
Машиною сталося.
He's asking what happened to the car. Indeed, look at this car. Guys, look at the car. What the fuck happened to that car? Huh.
Давай в укриття, в укриття. Бачиш його?
Do you see it? Right above us.
Підор. Та все, не стріляй, уже далеко.
Don't shoot, it's too far away already.
Коротше, це машина, яка мала за мною поїхати.
This car was supposed to evacuate me.
Здається, в мене зараз проблема з виїздом.
It seems I have a problem with leaving this place.
Не судьба.
Not destined. A bit of reality from Konstantinivka, guys. If you don't remember where it is, let's go up on the map. So here's Pokrovsk and Mirnograd, right? And here is Konstantinivka. It is also half surrounded, half encircled, you see. And Russians are coming from up there, from up here, and from all the sides, like from here. They sometimes reach Konstantinivka, but they don't live long there. You see, Konstantinivka is still not in the gray zone. We can actually see the outlines of Konstantinivka. Give me a second. Konstantinivka. Kostiantinivka. That's how it is spelled. Donetsk. So here it is. You see the lines I've drawn there. So yeah, the town is big. By the way, guys, not only bad news from the front line. Of course, on the Propylia direction, where Azov Corps is stationed, where Azov Corps is holding the defense right now, the positive advancements happened in the last week. So today is 30th, right? Let's see in the last week. So what happened in the last week here? So we see the blue zone is growing and eating up the red zone, meaning cleaning up the forces of Russians. Well, not forces, cleaning up the territory and getting rid of Russians there. So that unfortunate, famous breakthrough of Russians. So let's measure how deep was it. Approximately 12 kilometers deep was dealt with, and it took 2 months to deal with it. Just imagine how hard it is and how costly it is, especially in human lives, in human health. Our defenders, what they do is a pure heroism. And I actually know that the Da Vinci Battalion, now they are a regiment, a whole regiment, they are also taking part in this operation, guys. So the guys who gave me this, and one of you too, so these guys are engaged there. And these guys actually need a truck from us, but the problem is I promised them to get a truck for them with either 69 Sniffer Brigade or Car for Ukraine. And I'm still not starting the campaign because I'm taking a bit of a break because we don't have the capacity to close those fundraisers in parallel with the fundraisers I have on my PayPal. So this is why they are waiting for already like 3 months, and they will have to wait more. And I would love to figure out a way to help them faster. This is the hell. Indeed, this is the hell. I still can't wrap my head around this. Silver, this is the evolution of warfare, I guess. If Silver's meant that. Drones, fuck it. Drone warfare is becoming more and more common nowadays, man. Yep. Slava Ukraini, героям слава. Even our neighbor Philippines is now researching on drone warfare. Martin Bissick said, I am driving, can't write much. Okay, no problem. Martin, when you arrive, please donate if you can. Okay, guys, we still need to raise the same $238.42. Last donation arrived 15 minutes ago. So let's keep raising funds. Keep donating, please. Don't stop. Well, you stopped. Continue, please. Don't feel the best. Well, okay, Macam. Thank you for joining. Good to have people from Malaysia here. Thank you for being supportive of Ukraine. Please tell everyone around you about the horrors that Russia is committing here and about the brave resistance of our heroic army, about the, of our heroic defenders. Thank you. Okay. One gifted membership from David47. Thank you, David. If anyone else can buy gifted, I would really appreciate it, guys, because I still need to get 188 of them today. If I want to get to the average income on YouTube, that's at least, or not at least, that's $2,000. So please help me with the gifted. They still work, as you can see, and it's going to be a sin to not use the opportunity to give them to people when they still work, right? So don't be sinners, be righteous. Ooh, manipulations can be so brutally stupid, and I'm I'm not doing them in a stupid way. or am I? Guys, tell me. -5. Thank you very much, Talks, for 5 gifted memberships. 183 left to get. This could be super chats too, so the equivalent of dollars basically. It could be $183 super chat. Just one, and we get done with it. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to the news. So Kostantinivka. Kostantinivka is where another guys of ours, another team that we constantly support, is fighting, is stationed and fighting. I cannot tell you who for the OPSEC reasons, but it's one of the guys we love very much. You love very much, and you know that they have a pretty wild spirit. I'm gonna give you a hint. That's all that I can give you. That's the Ukrainian way to say G. Give you. So can I give you an example? So Yanukovych was talking like this. Can I give you an example of the prodigy that is getting killed? New NayW, thank you so much for 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate it very much. So that means 173 left. Come on, guys, we can get it. We can definitely get it. I can work on getting it. Oh my god, my headache now is what? Getting on, if I can say so. NayW, thank you. So, that's Niels. Niels, thank you. So 2, 4, 6. No wait, yeah, 10 of them. 10 of them were given. That's fantastic. They still work, guys. Gifted memberships still work. Let's not try to break it. Let's try to get 173 more of them. It's possible if everyone will buy just 5. I think it's possible. Oof. Okay, my nose is... I need to deal with it. Okay, so let's get back to the news and let's see what were the latest news today. So guys, there is unfortunately another witch hunt is happening. There is an effective governmental level, like top manager. His name is Kudrytsky. That's his last name. I forgot what's the first name of Kudrytsky, but it doesn't matter. He was the head of Ukrenergo, which is the Ukrainian energy company. So basically managing all the energy infrastructure in Ukraine. Well, not all of it, but I'm sure the big part of it. So from the adequate people, really adequate people that I follow, I heard a good feedback about this guy. And this guy got an official, how do you call that? Suspicion in the crime. And it seems that all the proofs that the prosecutor is providing is that he was doing what? That he was just signing a paper, and the paper he signed, according to this sometimes Tocha guy posting on Twitter, that it didn't cause any loss of money by the state. So it was not actually being part of corruption. On the other hand, the Halushenko is the Minister of Energy of Ukraine, was signing the same paper. And, well, not the same, but the similar paper, which basically made the financial losses for the government. Fuck it, fuck corruption. Yeah, the problem is this dude may not actually be corrupt. This dude may just be a scapegoat. Because what lately started happening, our government started finding scapegoats and putting them into prison. Not in all the cases. Trukhanov definitely deserved what he was also receiving an official suspicion for. But this guy seems not to be guilty. Maybe we like don't know all the details, but they right now are like the evidence that they show, they are not convincing, and it seems like another political imprisonment, just finding a scapegoat. I'll follow the situation and try to update you on it. This guy's name is Kudrytsky, so you would remember and maybe ask me later how the case is developing. Okay, next. What's next in the news? Let's see. Today, actually, a Russian. Let me actually translate the whole news for you. That's an interesting one. Sternenko posted this, and he rarely posts such copium, as we can call it. But to be honest, to provide also some good news today, I would like to also provide this copium for you. It's a fresh news. I think it appeared today, just today. So, this Russian on the video.
Предложение к своим коллегам национальных республик. А не пора ли нам сесть и поговорить?
So he's speaking Russian, obviously. But he's speaking it with an accent because he's one of the indigenous, he's representing the indigenous people of the Republic of Sakha. Let's actually go check where it is located. Sakha, probably. Republic. So Sakhalin, maybe. Yakutia. It seems like, yeah, you see, Sakha Republic is fucking huge. Oh my god. Look at it on the map. It's fucking huge. Just imagine how many resources are concentrated there. It's time, Rick. It's time to clean up the nose. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely time. I need to do it right now. And to be honest, I actually will need to use a spray for it because it is not. It is getting stuffed and it needs to be unstuffed. For that, I need to. I need to do what? I need to use the spray. I need your help, guys. We're completely stuck in the fundraising. No donations were sent for the last, let me tell you, 26 minutes. And we still need to raise $238.42. Please donate. Thank you. Hello, Bess in Ukraine. Good to see you. So, guys, please keep donating because we're a bit stuck and we're just a bit over halfway there. So, still $238.42 left to raise. Let's do it. Oh. David47, thank you for 5 more gifted memberships. I appreciate it. That brings us to 168 left to get. Je suis a sec. It's like, wait a second. Je suis a sec. Okay. Break, focus, and think. Or think and focus. Probably both. So, this Sakha Republic, right? I checked it on the map. You see how big it is? Maybe we make the map bigger. Really hope we can do it. Yes, we can do it. So, it's the east, far east of the Russian Empire and or the Moscovian Empire. It's a very big republic. Let's actually see. It's 3 million square kilometers. That's huge. Wow. So, what that dude was claiming today in this video. Let me translate the text that was describing the situation. It's by Sternenko. Maybe it's time. So the quote begins here. Maybe it's time we sit down and talk. Where is the president leading us? So that is a Russian saying about the Russian president, the war criminal Putin. Where is the president leading us? A deputy from the Republic of Sakha addressed his colleagues from other national republics. Either in Yakutsk, a veteran of the special military operation was arrested for 10 days for attempting to organize a protest against constitutional amendments. The deputy recorded an address in response. And here's the quote of the part of his address. He was saying this: in essence, the land doesn't belong to us, the wealth doesn't belong to us. Let's ask Moscow. Let them say it clearly. You all must forget your native language because you won't be allowed to study it. You have no rights on your own land. Moscow decides everything. It's not right to behave like this, gentlemen Muscovites. He didn't say, he actually didn't, yeah, he said Moskvichis, like the citizens of Moscow. Not really Muscovites, so he didn't call them Muscovites, but he called them the Moscow city citizens, something like this. So, this deputy from the Republic of Sakha, where a lot of indigenous people live, did something that no one really allowed themselves to do. Oh, you sound sick, Rick. Lots of imbir chai. I am sick, yeah, but the fundraising must go on and we're completely stuck, guys. For 31 minutes, no donations. So we need to unstuck it. Please donate. 31 minutes with no donations and only 1 hour of the stream left, and we still need to raise $38.42. I'm not gonna go anywhere without reaching the goal. Even though I need to ideally finish this stream on time because I still need to work on the. First of all, I would like to have dinner after the stream, and then I'll have to work on writing a fundraising report for you, probably to publish it tomorrow. Here first power cut of this autumn winter. I'm better prepared than last year. I had, in Kyiv we have power outages every day now, so the situation with electricity is getting worse, and it's not that much yet. Not that bad as it was in summer 2024. Right now we still have for 60 to 70% of the day we have electricity, and the other 40% of the day we don't have it. So still not that bad. The biggest part of the day we still have electricity. For the biggest part of the day. Guys, let's break the circle of doom and get more donations. Let's do it. And after I said it, I got $20 from Nils D. Nils, thank you so much for $20. 2 tickets for you for the propeller of the vampire drone, the famous one that Russians call Baba Yaga. Here it is. And of course you can adjust it as you want. You can even use the other side, or you can make it long like this, and you can spin it. And be careful. Nils, is it Neyw? Is it you, Nils D? Looks nice, right? You want to get the tickets for it. I assume. So please do. Yes, it's me. Awesome. Thank you. Then I'm giving you 2 tickets for this thing. You are supporting Rick and his channel with all your heart. Yandras David47 is investing all his soul into this. I have his soul. No, it's not me. It's Ukrainian defenders who have it. And it's solely natural when people are inspiring so much as they do. Those in wings are really cool. Indeed, best in Ukraine. And if I could do much more, I would, but I can't, David47 says. It would be awesome, but we all have our limits, you know. And limitations too. My nose is getting worse only today. Like yesterday, it was still not leaking. Today, unfortunately, I have this nose leak. Ooh. Rick time. Yeah, it's different. Rick time is different thing. Is a different thing. Tomorrow payday again. We'll donate tomorrow. Sorry, no problem, Bass. Any day is appreciated. Okay, so guys, with that last donation, we still need to raise, let me tell you, $218.42. Come on. $218.42 left to raise, and only 1 hour left for me to do the stream maximum. So please, let's reach the goal. Let's not let me go today, go have dinner defeated today. Pat Chellen, thank you very much for 5 gifted memberships. With that, we still need to get 163 of them. Is it possible, guys? Do you think we can do it today? Pat, thank you. You know, guys, the day before yesterday, I watched Yana's stream with Maxim Arestavi. And I really enjoyed it. If you didn't watch it yet, I really recommend you to watch it. I'm going to send you the link to it. So where is it? Project Constantine. I should probably go watch in the history. Yeah, I think so. Give me a second. Looking for it. Found it. A really great conversation, and I definitely need to invite Maxim to the stream. And I think I'm even going to try to do it this Sunday. I will message him today. I just don't have that much energy to talk to people these days because of the illness. I mean, like yesterday and today, that's all. And this is why I didn't message him yet. Here it is, guys. Here's the link to the interview. If you missed it, please watch it. He's banging nails in his own coffin, probably. Who Big Show down under? Putin? Or who are you talking about? Maxim is great. I remember his big Russian colonialism thread on Twitter years ago that later became his book. Yeah, that's basically... I mean, I definitely should invite this guy to the stream. I'm going to try to do it for this Sunday. And I don't know what else. I think I'm stuck a bit. So, guys, please donate because I'm stuck a bit and struggling to reach the goal. $218.42 left to raise. Let's do it. I'll provide more news. But before that, I need to go to the bathroom, I guess, and take the nose spray, so I can clean it. So give me a minute. and you watch this. Okay, thank you. While I'm
Wait.
gone.
Sorry, 1 second. I just want to double check that it's going out. Yeah, it's going out. Awesome. Welcome, Maxime. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm super happy to share this. I mean, it's also evening your time. With
Yeah,
you
it's
chatting.
yeah. Yeah, it's nice, and I feel like we only ever meet up when we discuss work. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like this is my
Well, what
friend,
is
but we only talk about work.
what is work? I mean, there's a Ukrainian kind of way saying, you know, the the I don't know how it's even translate properly, but the kind of life we're living, the kind of work we have. So
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
it's actually work when it occupies every possible second of you being conscious. So yeah, of course.
That's a very good. Um, I, I like that. It's nice. It's very, very fitting.
Yeah.
Um,
Яке життя, така й робота, which is in Ukrainian.
thank you. I'm gonna look that up after the stream and just write it down on my, my flashcards somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so last time we spoke, it was shortly after your book was launched.
Mhm.
How have things been since then? What have you been up to? What chaos have you been creating? Where have you been speaking? Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's indeed been a while. I think once you look at the 2 years, and it feels definitely more like 2 decades, if not more, of everything that has happened. And I mean, on one hand, there are a lot of things have happened. On the other hand, there are tasks or kind of the main goals that we would like to see happen are still there, out of reach. And I like the word that you use, the chaos. I would probably reshape it in a bit of disruption. So this kind of the bigger task at hand, specifically or personally for me, it's a disruption of Russian imperial propaganda and the myths that they keep pushing out there to paint whatever is happening in Ukraine in in completely different terms, rather than a colonial war, an imperial war of annihilation, a task to completely erase Ukraine and Ukrainian identity and Ukrainian stories, Ukrainian way of life. So they produce lots of it daily, but I also feel like since 2022, we did manage actually to bring some really much needed disruption to the conversations about Russia and the way people look at Russia, the way people understand Russia has been changing, not only probably in the West, but around the world as well. And partially, in 2022, when Russian Colonialism 101 went out and we made it possible, um, I actually thought that, maybe in a bit naive way, that it's a way for me to try and change other people's mind about Russia, so they have a bit more empathy toward what is happening in Ukraine, and also to understand how to help Ukraine to win this war and withstand and protect Ukrainian sovereignty. But now, 2 years later, as I'm sitting in Europe and Russian drones are already swarming our skies in Europe, with Russia violating European sovereign airspace and testing European defenses quite successfully, I feel like this is a story already about European survival. And if you don't understand what you're dealing with, if you cannot name it by its proper name, I don't think it's possible for you to design any kind of defenses and survive what is coming in any way if you just, refuse to see it as for what it is, an imperial war and the rise of imperialism.
Yeah, that's. It's weird that you say that because I was having this conversation with someone the other day, and this person was like, "Yeah, but we're steering towards World War III," and I was like, "No, dude, we're already there. It's just one side is fighting, and the other side is pretending it's not happening." You know, it's kind of that
I
feeling what I'm
Yeah,
getting.
I think, well, first of all, I think there are a lot of people who are already fighting side by side with Ukrainians. And once again, if we compare to 2022, it felt oftentimes very alienating and alone for Ukrainians to, begging for support, begging for the right to exist, and just, trying to mobilize people and try to people to listen and be even interested or have some sort of empathy. Now you can see, first of all, so many people who are inside Ukraine, so many foreigners who are either fighting side by side with Ukrainian heroes or supporting Ukraine in any other way or building with Ukraine together the resistance, the defense, the defense tech revolution that is happening in Ukraine is being shaped together with Ukrainians and Europeans, other people from all around the world. And I also see from traveling around the world, I also see this heightened understanding of urgency that what is happening in Ukraine is horrific and tragic, and by its own merit, it deserves our support and our energy to make it stop. But at the same time, we more of us realize that this is a fight for our shared values and the future of democracy per se. And the other side is
I'm
already
back,
understanding,
and there are no
we
new
have not only Russia
donations.
fighting Ukraine, we have
Guys,
China, we have
please
China, we
donate.
have Iran,
Thank
we
you.
have
If you
other
can, of course.
rogue
If you
regimes
cannot,
like North Korea,
don't
all
donate, but I need to
bandwagoning,
reach the goal
sending troops, sending
today,
resources,
so I need to
sending
ask.
drones to help Russia succeed. So they do understand that. And on the other side, I feel not at the enough level, but
Sorry, I needed to stop the video first, I guess. Roman Trchemets got a membership from Big Show Down Under. Big Show Down Under, they help to my salary. Thank you so much for 10 more. So I still need to get 153 of them today to see my salary being the average one, because right now it's below the average and 153 memberships missing from the average one. So thank you for giving the 10 for the second time today. Hi Rick, Yana, and guest. Hello, Mick Riley. Unfortunately, it was just a recording of Yana's video on her channel, so they are not with me right now, but I'm gonna try to organize that. Okay. Yeah, Roman got it. And you see, gifted memberships still work. So it's more chances for us to be righteous today. You remember that joke before? So guys, we still need to raise $218.42. Keep donating. Thank you. Okay, I'll get back to this video with this Russian guy. So what I think is it's a pretty, well, first of all, good news, because that means that some national, indigenous people in Russian Empire, the enslaved people, they finally will start getting the leaders among their deputies, among their politicians, who will become a potential force for the future, finally, disintegration of the Russian Empire and those free independent republics arising. So these people bring those days closer and closer. Ernesto, by the way, I forgot to say hello to you. Okay. Guys, I'm already getting hungry. Can we get to the goal, please? Please, so I could go eat earlier. $218.42 left to raise. Send money to my PayPal, please. To get me to the goal. Okay. Mick Riley, how you doing, by the way? How you doing? Okay, it's better with the spray. I used it for one nostril, and the second one stopped leaking itself. Should have a little bar of salo and crackers. Who? I just come in house, been building a shooting table. I am freezing. So it's 3 sentences. It's interesting how some of you guys use, instead of dot or comma, you use LOL. Yeah, I noticed that long time ago. Just never really discussed it with you guys. All's good here, Rick. Okay, you're good. Thank you, McRiley. I mean, well, I'm good. You're good. We're all good. More news, guys. The Pushkin in Odessa, the monument for Pushkin in Odessa, is now, after Trukhanov's being gone, being protected from the activists with the boards, so activists won't get rid of it themselves. Well, I think these boards won't stop the activists anyway, so I'm really curious. So let's get the opinion of the people of the community that is called Decolonization Ukraine. They wrote this text. Give me a second, I'll quickly translate it for you into English, and you will hear what is written here in English. The monument of Pushkin in Odessa was covered up by municipal workers last night. We're waiting for an official statement from the city administration about their further plans. But the main question is, why not dismantle it? What's stopping them from carrying out the order of the head of the regional administration from July 2024? Guys, so there was already an order to dismantle it from July 2024, so more than a year ago. This isn't dismantling, it's hiding the monument from the patriotic public that wants it taken down. Exactly. So this fucking mafia, pro-Russian mafia that keeps operating in Odessa despite Trukhanov is gone from the position of mayor, is preventing this monument from being dismantled. What they fucking do, they cover it to hide it from the wrath, legalized wrath of people, and actually legalized dismantling of it. How is this possible? Fucking shit, David47 says. Exactly, David. I'm also pissed, and many Ukrainians are pissed. Aziza, I'm sure, is pissed about this. By the way, Aziza should have her concert in Ivano-Frankivsk tonight, and I wonder if I missed the concert already. Let's go check her channel real quick. Aziza, where are you? Come on, why not scroll in? Hey, the scrolling doesn't work here for some reason. Here it is. Why so low in the list? Live. Ah, shit, it ended 23 minutes ago. Okay. Oh, I love this song. In reality. guys, I think a lot of us missed this concert. Okay, some people were applauding. I'm happy that she wasn't alone there. So guys, if you missed it, go watch the recording on Aziza's channel. I'm gonna send you the link to the chat. It seems it's all I can get to work at the moment. Thank you, Big Show Down Under. If you can make it work more, I will be grateful. Thank you. Guys, I have fantastic news about the fundraising. Brian R. decided to donate most of the needed sum of money today, and he donated $220 5 minutes ago already. And he said, raffle tickets, half for me and half for the 4 rollers. Get some sleep, Rick. I indeed need some fucking sleep. But guys, you know what? Instead of streaming for another 48 minutes, I will stream for the next 23 minutes. I will make the stream shorter. I reached the goal thanks to all who donated today, and most importantly, to Brian R., because he himself donated $420 today. So, guys, in the last 23 minutes, we can still get more donations, and ideally 23 minutes. Andres is laughing. He knows that I'm not gonna finish in 23 minutes. Rick, focus. Ernesto, focus on what? Okay, so guys, that means we raised, let me tell you how much we raised today already. $501.58. Great job. In Rick time, that's about 45 minutes. Yeah, you're totally right. Brian R., you rock, bro. I totally agree with that, just Jimmy. Thank you so much, Brian, for donating today so much. $420 and covering most of it. Hugs, man. I really, really appreciate it. But guys, please support Brian and donate too if you wanted to donate today but didn't have the chance to do so. I will be grateful. Guys, one goal is done, but the other goal, 153 more gifted memberships, is not done. If you can help me with that, I will be really grateful. Let me show you the analytics of my YouTube again. The day before yesterday, on Tuesday, I got... By the way, I lost 10 subscribers in the last 2 days. I had 40,010. Right now I have 40,000. So minus 10 people. You see, yesterday I got -3. And today around -7 already. For fuck's sake. But I don't care about the number of subscribers, to be honest. I care more about this thing. So on October 28th, the day before yesterday, this was... a very good and huge support actually from the community. $214.67 of income. It's already excluding the 30% of YouTube. So that means you sent me in super chats and gifted memberships. Let me tell you how much. No, shit. 1.3, I think. Yeah, $279 dollars and 7 cents. Yeah. And today I don't need as much or that much, but I still need 153. If we can do that in the next 20 minutes, it would be fantastic. If in the next 45 minutes, according to Rick's time, to Leah B, I will also be happy. Out of sight, out of mind. Big Show Down Under. What do you mean by that? Thank you, everyone in this community. You are all salt of the earth people. You are too, Brian. Thank you so much for for being in this community, for being such generous, kind, and understanding person. Thank you for that. Okay, guys. So you see, my income this month is $1,819.90, and after today, it has the chance to get to 2,000, the average one I have there. But for that, 153 more gifted memberships are needed. That's a lot. So not hoping for that. Well, hoping, but not really. Maybe asking you to do that. Just see. What do you call it? See it yourself. Probably. I don't know. Let's go back to the news. I shut up and just hoping. Oh, guys, an interesting news. So this one says, I can't translate it through what? Maybe, wait. No, I won't be doing it. It's a short text. So it's in Russian. It's from the Russian Telegram channel. So it says, in Shebekino, Shebekino is in Belgorod Oblast. In Shebekino, the armed forces of Ukraine thrown around from the drones, the propagandist cards, gift cards, or like bulletins, if you use this word, with the photo of Madar. Yeah, so you see Madar there, having a cigarette, and standing in Bakhmut back in 2023. Or maybe 2022. It could be late 2022. So, there's Madar there, and a text that says in Ukrainian, "По дрону в кожну хробачу пику," which means each worm, he calls Russian occupiers worms. So basically, each worm's face should get a drone. And they translated it in a very silly, cringe way. I mean, Russians, they said, в каждую червячную рожу. Actually, in Russian properly, it would say червячью, and they said червячную. So it's even more ridiculous than it would be in original in Russian. So this made my day. I was laughing. Sometimes such small news could make our day. Today, Russians, did a strike with the new Italmaz drone, which is basically a mini Shahed drone. They struck a gas station in Sumy. Look at this. Terrorism is being continued, and unfortunately, they are not really getting away with it, but almost getting away with it. Guys, our Ukrainian activists are just having fun from the messages that our commander-in-chief is posting about the lies in the reports, and just look at this. So Syrskyi posted this: every commander of any ranks, of every level, must organize the proper accomplishment of the tasks or completion of the tasks. I strictly commanded the commanders so they would not let the irresponsibility happen. I will use very harsh measures up to taking off their positions or taking them off their positions. And The only comment here is by Yuri Hudymenko, the veteran. Up to. You see this aj, because the aj means like up to, like you will even get fired. Like the scariest thing that can happen to a bad commander in Ukrainian army is being fired. This is a Soviet army fucking mentality that Syrskyi is obviously an adapt of, and you can see it's just being ridiculous, and people understand, like conscious people in Ukraine understand that you cannot fucking scare the commanders with this and expect for efficiency to rise up. You cannot fucking fix things with fear. It makes things even worse, especially at war. So really delusional, unfortunately. Really delusional approach. So guys, I wanted to thank Pat Challen for 10 gifted memberships and Nikki Hill for 10 gifted memberships. That brings me to 133 left to get today. I wonder if, even if we get it, I mean, even if you buy it, will it be given to people? Because it doesn't necessarily being given. If you cannot use gifted memberships, you can use Super Chat, guys. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys. Any comments on that? Nikki, you rock. Thank you. Yeah, so guys, unfortunately, the lies in the reports to the higher command is being the worst thing that is making us see what we see on the front line right now, like losing positions on Pokrovsk and many other directions. So it's just fucked up. Talking about these lies in reports, right? I wanted to get to the post of Deep State. I don't think I saved it here, though. Let me find it real quick. Because Deep State was... No, Deep State was... So, guys, this is the biggest, idiot and traitor these days. This is the commander of the newly appointed commander of the assault forces of Ukraine that was created by Syrskyi. He posted a top secret map online. He deleted the posts, but it's a diversion, and that's what the Deep State has reported on. This is another piece of news, not the one I was looking for, but I think you guys will be also interested in this one. So, it's hard to comment. That's what they say, the Deep State. In the background, you can see the Delta Situational Awareness System, which is classified as for official use only, FOUO. This means the information it contains is restricted and cannot be disclosed without proper authorization. Instead, this dude posted it on Facebook, if I'm not mistaken, and on TikTok. So this dude, let me continue translating. The information on the colonel's map differs significantly from what's shown on Deep State Map Live. This could either be a deliberate distortion of the real situation before the commander-in-chief or reflect the actual positions of the defense forces, which are sometimes reported as held only on paper. In most cases, orders to withdraw from such positions are either not given at all or are issued too late. Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems right now. For example, thanks to cooperation between our team and the military, a decision was made to withdraw 9 Ukrainian soldiers from Bilohorivka. Troops who had been held in the village for who knows how long, just so it wouldn't be reported as lost. We're grateful to the general who helped make that decision. So you see, there was a situation where Deep State issued a rescue, a command to rescue, to withdraw for 9 soldiers who were in the rear of the enemy for quite a long time, who knows how long. And Deep State contacted a general who helped to do that. Recently, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Alexander Syrsky, wrote on Facebook that it's unacceptable to distort the real situation on the ground and emphasized that commanders who conceal the truth in their reports cannot remain in their positions. Yeah, that's what he said on Facebook not so long ago. Analyzing the state of the front is becoming increasingly difficult as the concept of a front line has become blurred. And even when such a line exists, it doesn't mean there isn't a 4x 11 kilometer stretch behind it full of bastards engaging in firefights with drone pilots, mortar crews, medevac teams, and engineers. Yeah, so guys, basically these days war changed. Like in 2025, it changed completely. Like if in 2024 the situation was different, but in 2025, basically we have a mix of Ukrainian, Russian positions or just diversion groups. Russian diversion groups could be deep in the rear, in the Ukrainian rear, and unfortunately, like for example here near Pokrovsk, right? Like not near Pokrovsk, here, Liman. There are huge gray zones here. So Russians are not taking these positions, but they just are constantly crossing these positions. They don't want to hold them. Their task is just to infiltrate as deep as possible and cause trouble to the teams that are located here. So there could still be Ukrainian positions here. But the huge gray zones, like for Liman, for example, the gray zone near Liman here, the huge one, look at the size of the gray zone these days. It could be, let me show you the distance. So the depth, it could be 10 kilometers. So the gray zone now can be easily 10 kilometers. And Russians also changed the tactics. Instead of holding the positions, they keep infiltrating deeper and deeper, and they need to cause chaos. They need to kill people, like drone teams, electronic warfare teams, logistics. Guys are being ambushed. They are being attacked suddenly because they don't expect the enemy to be there, and the enemy is often approaching closer and closer. So Kupiansk situation. To be honest, the group that is located here is reported by Ukrainian soldiers that this area doesn't have any proper logistics anymore, and Russians, like basically, they did not encircle it completely, but all the pontoon bridges that are being laid here by our troops, laid here, like to cross the river here or here somewhere, they are being immediately destroyed by Russians. So it's impossible to supply the group that is located here properly. And you see the depths here is, let me see. Okay, let me see the depths. So basically 15 kilometer deep. And how long does it stretch here? 22 kilometer deep. So 22 by 15 kilometer deep group, a big group of Ukrainian forces is not properly supplied. And of course the deliveries are being done by the drones, but you cannot properly supply the units, especially such big of a group, with with just only vampire drones. Did you lose your wizard powers at the bar? Hi guys, back in London after 2 months away. Flew back with Crimea outside of my right window, so that was a bonus. Have massive jet lag brain, so if I forget who I am. Good to see you, Wizard of Ooze. Wizard, if you can donate today, I would really appreciate it. And if you can buy any gifted memberships, I would also appreciate it very much, because I still am 133 of them away from the average income on YouTube. And I ideally need to finish the stream in 3 minutes. That's what I said to you guys. And you told me, your 23 minutes is definitely 45. So since I didn't reach the goal of gifted memberships, or at least half of it, I am probably staying a bit longer, but please help me get there. And if you can buy any gifted memberships right now, I would really appreciate it. 133 left. I hate it. I hate to ask for this, especially, considering that my primary goal is fundraising for Ukrainian army. Every time I have to ask you to provide me with income, it doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm pulling the money that could be used for the defenders. I'm pulling them to my own salary, and it doesn't feel okay. But being silent about it is also not an option for me, because my income is going down lately, and I need to at least try to make sure that, I need to at least try to not accept it and do something, because I'm a man of action, as you know me. And instead of just sitting and watching how my income is going down, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to get some, not get, but to act, to bring some action, to do some action. Helping you is helping Ukraine. Thank you, but I need to say as it is. It's not a pleasant feeling when I am doing this. Thank you, Skippyus. Thank you very much for 20 gifted memberships. I really appreciate it. Minus 20, so 113 left to get today, guys. If I can do it, I will reach, or probably reach. I'm not sure that I will reach the income, because the prices of memberships are very different, like for different countries. Without Rick, less funds for Ukrainian army, so don't feel bad. Thank you, Niels. I understand it too, but I need to share my feelings. I need to be completely honest with you. I need to be completely transparent, and transparency in this case is really, really sharing some not the best feelings. Love you, brother. Say hi to Stefan for me when he's done with basic. Okay, Skippy. Will do, and thank you very much. Austin. Yeah, we know who you are. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, 113 more. Can we get it in the next 5 minutes? Sounds very unlikely, but who knows? Who knows? I'll continue babbling about the news, and if you can buy the memberships or super chats or super stickers at the same time, I would really be grateful. Thank you. Okay, what am I distracted with? I need to get back to the news. So, guys, let me continue translating. Then, every person who shares the sensitive data online, especially on the Chinese TikTok, for me is a bit of a traitor. So that traitor, what he did after that, he posted the map in a better quality so everyone could see it here. And he said, here, if you want to see it in a better scale, here's the map for you. So basically then he went and also posted the map in a bigger detail. in a better resolution. So what the fuck is this if not diversion? I mean, maybe it's such a way to kind of deceive the enemy, but considering that the positions are not really real, they look like the lies that are being provided to higher command. This dude deleted his TikTok yesterday, by the way. By the way, guys, did you notice that in Bryansk Oblast, our forces destroyed the dam? Magyar's birds were also part of this operation. So this dam was actually, it is located here, Rozumne, Shebekine. So basically, this dam is drowning the Russian forces here near Vovchansk. So their positions that are located near Vovchansk, let's go there. Here is that dam. I think it is located, wait, there should be a road, probably here, next to Belgorod. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, I think here's that dam. So let's actually use the other type of map where, here it is, satellite. Solomino. It seems like this is a dam. Yeah. And here's the power plant. So basically in this place, and this, the river comes here, right? Here it is. Standard. Yeah, so this river is now flooding the positions of Russians near Vovchansk. So that was definitely a smart move from our command and our, not just the command, but from our armed forces. It was really making it harder for Russians. I just noticed it should say tires, not tires. Oh yeah, I misspelled. Tears. Yes, it's like tears for the 3rd Assault Brigade. I see more details on the desktop than on the iPhone. Yeah. On the desktop is much better always, all the time. I also prefer to watch, if I'm not just listening but watching, I prefer to do it from my PC. It's much better. Okay, guys. So, a bit more gifted memberships so I can finally go and eat. What do you think? I would say tires with Y. That's funny. Okay, I need to hide it to actually not show this shame. My nose is leaking again. Trying to Rick time, yeah. Okay, my throat is also aching a bit more, so guys, I need to go and, how do you call this in English? The procedure that you put some medicine into your throat, but instead of swallowing it, you do this sound. How do you call this in English? I never wondered. Now I'm wondering. Let me know. Go. Yeah, no average income for me this month then, it seems. Gargle. Huh. Or gargle. Probably gargling. I need to gargle my throat. It's a new interesting word. Gargle. I need to write it down 100 times to remember it properly. Gargle. Okay, 97 more. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be spamming into the chat while you're trying to gift the last 113 memberships. Let's go. Be better soon, Rick. Thank you, Andres. I really hope I won't have to stream from the car to like this Sunday, the Free Azov stream, but yeah, LOL. That's funny, right? Not really. though. Yeah, some people are leaving because it's outrageous. A YouTuber who is sitting and begging for memberships. Blech, ugly. We need to fucking leave. He needs to fucking leave. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be leaving. Thank you so much for at least trying. I'm close to Benrick for spamming. Good idea, Andres. Good idea. You probably should do that because that's not a good behavior. Bad boy, Rick. Okay, rollers. This Sunday I'm gonna try to invite Maxim Rostave, plus also a Ukrainian journalist that I tried to invite for 2 weeks. Aziza is gonna be there. I hope Fuzzy will be able to join. Look at all those gifteds. Yeah, a lot of gifted memberships today. Even though I didn't reach the goal, you actually brought me halfway there. The goal today was, let me tell you, 234, and you got 121. So more than a half. You got me more than a half. So thank you so much. Feel better, Rick. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Apatox. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Andreas. Thank you, Charles Fournier. David 47. Silver Earth. There's tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not streaming, so tomorrow I'm not going to get the rest of 113. But who knows? Tomorrow I'm going to premiere a video, another fundraiser report from the guys. So if you want to gift some memberships tomorrow, guys, you have the chance to get me the last 113. Let's hope. Hey, just got $20 from Wizard of Ooze. He says, quote, incoming. So here's the quote. A man of ordinary talent will always be ordinary, whether he travels or not, but a man of superior talent, which I cannot deny myself to be without being impious, will go to pieces if he remains forever in the same place. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, stagnation is bad, and standing at a place is stagnation. So we need to keep moving, and we're moving. We're raising funds day after day, week after week. Thank you so much for reaching the goal today, guys. $521 raised, and let me tell you how many cents. 58 cents plus 1,000 hryvnias on the base from Just Jimmy. Thank you, Just Jimmy. And let me see if I get anything on. Oh, Donatello. Nothing on Donatello. So there's a chance. Yeah, there's a chance tomorrow. You're right. You're a good wizard. Thank you. Indeed, a good one. Okay, guys, I need to shut up and go eat. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. Now, tell me in the comments if you liked the new stream, if you missed this format, if you like this format at all. It will be helpful, so please don't forget to comment after I press the end stream button. And give me a feedback. Maybe I should stick to coffee shop streams, and that's a more interesting experience for you than just me sitting here and giving you the news, especially when I'm ill, right? Not the best. But the fundraising must go on, and in the cases like this, I will be doing such streams anyway, streaming from home. So, but I see less and less people could visit less and less regulars are visiting the midday streams, especially if they are horizontal, not vertical. Well, but it's only maybe because I don't have the guests here. I don't know. I can only guess. So give me a comment. Okay, guys, love you all. Thank you for all the gifted memberships today. Thank you, moderators, for your great work. Great stream, Rick. Hope you're better quickly. Much love, bro. This is what you were doing when I started watching. Exactly. This was my format. So, such a wonderful place to learn and love. Discworld? Huh. What's a Discworld? Terry Pratchett is a great source of quotes. Deep and humorous is a rare talent. It's great. Okay, guys. See you all on Sunday. Thank you so much for supporting the Ukrainian army. It's very important, both for me and for the Ukrainian army. And live on, prosper, and donate. And don't forget that this week we're raffling this unique thing called the Wings of Victory. And this thing, cut. And cut. Okay, we can go. Bye. This thing can be yours if you're lucky enough, and if you buy enough tickets. $10 for one ticket. You can buy as many of them as you want. Let's go, and much love to you all. And the sun will rise over the free Donbass. Slava Ukraini. Bye, guys.